What's going on, everybody? It's Shadane here, and today we are looking at a brand new Skyrim character build. Today we're looking at the Bard. Now don't let the name throw you off because, it's a bit different, but it is a really fun build, and I love it. So basically, this build is pretty overpowered. It's sort of more like a god build, and it's really more about the experience, right? Like the story. If you've been like deep into role-playing lately and you just want to take a break from all that and have a nice fun light build to do, this is perfect for that. And I feel like you can use it to catch up more on the story, to understand the plot and the characters a lot more, and it takes you away from all the hack and slash sort of feel that Skyrim might start to have after a while. So yeah, let's get into this. As far as skills, there's no actual particular skills that you'll be using for this class. You can use alteration if you want, but that's pretty much it. I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing anything else. You might maybe restoration. I also forgot to mention, but this build revolves around a sort of glitch if you're on console, and I'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, I'll talk about that after the quests and stuff. So for armor, you're gonna want robes or clothing, and that's it. I'm gonna leave it at that. You can do whatever you want, whatever suits, whatever you think looks best, I guess. Weapons to use damage. You'll want to use shouts, also known as wonderful, heartfelt lyrics about love that you write as a bard and sing about in the taverns on your spare time, and then kill everybody because you're actually using shouts. Yeah, I'm a bit weird today, but whatever, get over it. So yeah, main weapons, you use shouts. You don't actually use weapons with this class build thing at all. Right? No one-handed, no two-handed, no archery, nothing. And you can't do damage with spells either. You can only use shouts. And it's really fun. And I love it. You could use spells though, like I said, you could use flesh spells. Those are like armor spells like Iron Flesh and Ebony Flesh and stuff. You could use healing spells as well, like I said. I know I'm kind of rushing through this, but I'm a bit short for time today, so I'm going to try to keep this brief. Let's take a look at the stat distribution. You don't really need any stat distribution because this is a very overpowered build and godlike, and you're not going to take damage ever anyway. And your magicka, unless you're using spells, you don't need magicka at all. Stamina, like whatever, you'll probably be using I forget the shout now, the one that makes you go forward. It's wind something. I forget, but it's the one that makes you like jump forward in time, not time in like the one that makes you go forward, basically. Right? Chances are you'll be using that 24/7, so you won't need to sprint. Quest lines, I really I don't know why I actually even added quest lines, because other than the companions, you just do whatever the hell you want. But yeah, companions will be the first one. I'll talk about that in a second. The main quest line, just because it's awesome. If you see my other builds, you know what I'm talking about with that. All those DLC side quests, right? So when you go out and you buy like, what are the? I haven't played Skyrim in so long. I'm sorry, but like when you buy Dawnguard or Dragonborn or even Hearthfire, and you do all the main quests and it's fun and all, and then you're like, okay, well, whatever. And you want to do all those damn side quests that you read on the wiki all the time, but you don't because you just don't, and you're bored. This is the perfect build for those, because you can do that. And another good one is the Bard's College. Nobody, I don't think, does the Bard's College. I've never done it before, even on my Bard build, because it looks boring, to be honest. But if you want to do that, this is the build to do it on, because you're a Bard and you have to go to college and stuff. It's good if you're a heavy role player, and even though you're trying to take a break, you can still sort of get into that a bit. You might want to do the College of Winterhold as well, because if you're using the magic, but really any quest will do, because this is more of a relaxed build. You can do almost any quest line you want. Now I'll tell you a bit about how the build actually works in general. Basically, as I mentioned before, all you ever use is shouts, And to do that, you need unlimited shouts. You can't just shout, run away for 2 minutes, and then shout again and hope to do stuff. So, essentially, if you're on PC, it's simple. You just type in a command into the thing, into the console, and then you're done. And you get unlimited shouts. But with the console, with like Xbox and stuff, it's a bit harder. And you actually have to make use of a little glitch that lets you equip multiple sets of armor at once, and it's very tempting to just use that to put on all the armor you encounter, get all the bonuses, but try not to do that because it kind of ruins it, makes you too overpowered. Now what you do is first you need 5 amulets of Talos. Now those are moderately easy to come across. When you start off in the game, just start searching everywhere. Do the main quest line until you fight the first dragon and the guys call you up to High Hrothgar. And just search everybody, especially like Stormcloak soldiers and stuff. They might have some, or guards, or just anybody in general that would worship a god. And once you do that, if you don't have 5 yet, then you can just travel to Solitude and visit the Radiant Raiment. And then it might take may take a bit of waiting, but eventually she does sell some amulets of Talos, and you can buy them off her, and they're pretty cheap. So how this works is because an amulet of Talos has a 20% time reduction on all your shouts. So if you couple those together, you get 100%, and they cost nothing. So what you need to do is, once you have 5 amulets of Talos, go and join the companions. And you have to join them and play up until the point where you become a werewolf. And once you're a werewolf, you find a follower, you take them out somewhere, and this is a bit tricky to do. What you do is you equip your werewolf power, you look at actually, before you even do that. So step 1 is, once you have all that stuff, you take them out, you talk to your follower, and you give them all the items you want to equip. In this case, it would be the amulets of Talos. Give them all 5 amulets of Talos, and then back out, exit out, equip your werewolf power, look at them, and press both the werewolf power and talk at the same time. At the exact same time. And if you do it right, then you will enter into conversation with them, and then transform into a werewolf. And what you do is you wait until you're in conversation, and you'll turn into a werewolf, and once you're fully transformed, you should still be in conversation with your follower. Then from there, you can ask them to trade some things with you, and then use the triggers to re-equip your items. And that lets you equip an unlimited amount of items, and that also lets you put on all 5 amulets of Talos. So once you got that, you have unlimited shouts, and then you can just go explore the world with all of your shouts. And I recommend doing the, like when you go up to High Hrothgar, you talk to the guys there, and they give you quests to go find shouts. You can do that, or you can just look them up online, the ones you want. So that is all the time I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed that build. Let me know if you have any other builds you want to see, because I'm slowly starting to run out of ideas. I'm sure I can come up with more. I have more, I just forgot them for now. So if you want to see more, let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you later. Bye.